Hare Krishna everyone, we're continuing to read The Science of Self-Realization, the book by His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhakti-Vedanta Swami Prabhupada. Chapter 6, Finding Spiritual Solutions to Material Problems. This section is called Crime, Why and What to Do. Jai. Continuing. Lieutenant Mose. If I could return to my original purpose for coming, might I ask what advice you give to assist us in reducing crime? I recognize that the first and foremost way would be a return to God, as you say, there is no doubt about it. But is there something that we could do immediately to diminish this spreading criminal mentality? Srila Prabhupada. Yes, as I've already outlined in the beginning of our talk, you should give us the facility to chant the holy name of God and distribute prasad. Then there will be a tremendous change in the population. I came alone from India and now I have many followers. What did I do? I asked them to sit down and chant the Hare Krishna mantra, and afterward I distributed a little prasadam. If this is done on a mass scale, the entire society will become very pleasing. This is a fact. Lieutenant Mose. Would you want to start the program in an area of affluence or an area of poverty? Srila Prabhupada. We do not draw such distinctions. Any place easily available to all kinds of men would be very suitable to hold Sankirtana. There is no restriction that only the poor men need the benefit but the rich do not. Everyone needs to be purified. Do you think criminality exists only in the poorer section of society? Lieutenant Mose. No, but I meant to ask whether there would be more of a beneficial influence, more of a strengthening of the community if the program were held in a poorer area rather than an affluent area? Srila Prabhupada. Our treatment is for the spiritually diseased person. When a person is afflicted with a disease, there are no distinctions between a poor man and a rich man. They are both admitted to the same hospital. Just as the hospital should be in a place where both the poor man and the rich man can easily come, the location of the Sankirtana facility should be easily available, accessible to all. Since everyone is materially infected, everyone should be able to take advantage. The difficulty is that the rich man thinks he's perfectly healthy, although he's the most diseased of all. But as a policeman, you well know that there is criminality among rich men and poor men alike. So our chanting process is for everyone, because it cleanses the heart, regardless of the man's opulence or poverty. The only way to permanently change the criminal habit is to change the heart of the criminal. As you well know, many thieves are arrested numerous times and put into jail, although they know that if they commit theft, they will go to jail. Still, they are forced to steal because of their unclean hearts. Therefore, without cleansing the heart of the criminal, you cannot stop crime simply by more stringent law enforcement. The thief and the murderer already know the law, yet they still commit violent crimes due to their unclean hearts. So our process is to cleanse the heart. Then all the troubles of this material world will be solved. Lieutenant Mose: that's a very difficult task, sir. Srila Prabhupada: it is not difficult. Simply invite everyone. Come, chant Hare Krishna, dance, and take sumptuous prasadam. What is the difficulty? We are doing this at our centers, and people are coming. But because we have very little money, we can hold Sankirtana only on a small scale. We invite everyone, and gradually people are coming to our centers and becoming devotees. If the government would give us a large facility, however, we could expand unlimitedly. And the problem is big. Otherwise, why are there national news articles asking what to do? No civil state wants this criminality. That's a fact. But the leaders do not know how to stop it. If they listen to us, however, we can give them the answer. Why crime? Because people are godless. And what to do? Chant Hare Krishna and take prasadam. If you like, you can adopt this process of Sankirtana. Otherwise, we will continue it on a small scale. We are just like a poor medical man with a small private practice who could open a big hospital if he were given the facility. The government is the executor. If they take our advice and adopt the process of Sankirtana, then the problem of crime will be solved. Lieutenant Mose: there are many Christian organizations in the United States that give the Holy Communion. They give the Holy Communion. Why doesn't this work? Why is this not cleansing the heart? Srila Prabhupada: to speak frankly, I find it difficult to find even one real Christian. The so-called Christians do not abide by the Bible's order. One of the 10 commandments in the Bible is, "Thou shalt not kill." But where is that Christian who does not kill by eating the flesh of the cow? The process of chanting the Lord's holy name and distributing prasadam will be effective if carried out by persons who are actually practicing religion. My disciples are trained to strictly follow religious principles, and therefore their chanting of the holy name of God is different from others. It's different from others. Theirs is not simply a rubber-stamped position. They have realized the purifying power of the holy name through practice. Lieutenant Mose: sir, isn't the difficulty that, although a small circle of priests and devotees may follow the religious principles, those on the fringe deviate and cause troubles? For example, assume that the Hare Krishna movement grows to gigantic proportions, as Christianity has. Wouldn't you then have a problem with people on the fringe of the movement who profess to be followers but were actually not? Srila Prabhupada: that possibility is always there, but all I am saying is that if you are not a true Christian, then your preaching will not be effective. And because we are strictly following religious principles, our preaching will be effective in spreading God consciousness and alleviating the problem of crime. Lieutenant Moles. Sir, let me thank you for your time. I will deliver this tape recording to my superiors. Hopefully it will be effective as you are effective. Srila Prabhupada, thank you very much. Jai. Tomorrow we shall begin the next section entitled Human Society or Animal Society. And today we shall stop here for today. Actually, I just want to say that today is the 500th episode. I can't believe that it's been such a long journey, and by your blessings we shall continue this podcast. And Jai, very blessed to be here. So see you tomorrow. Hare Krishna.